And welcome to another edition of Visit Las Cruces Live, the Real New Mexico podcast. I'm your host, Ed Carnathan. We're going to take a look at events coming up, tourism and travel insight. And again, we're available for free on most podcast apps, also at visitlascruces.com. And we're going to talk about a great event, third year in a row for Mira Las Cruces. It's going to be April 26th. And with us right now, one of the superstars on the Visit Las Cruces staff, Liz Vega. Liz, thank you so much for joining us today.
Thanks for having me.
And what a great event. It's going to be, again, Mira, Downtown Las Cruces on the Plaza de Las Cruces. All kinds of great things happening.
Yes, absolutely. So third year, like Ed was saying, and I just wanted to take a moment to talk to you about what Mira means. Mira in Spanish means look, and that's what we want you to do. We want you to look at Las Cruces. We want you to look at everything we have to offer, cuisine, culture, history, art, all of it. And that is what this event is about.
Going to be all kinds of great vendors downtown. Talk a little bit about the different types of vendors and those vendors that we'll have out there.
Yeah, absolutely. So we open it up to first our farmers and craft market vendors. So every Saturday you can come downtown and you see all of our amazing vendors. They sell everything from pecans to mushrooms to some jewelry that they create in a southwestern style. We actually have two woodworkers that are going to be at the event this year. So a little bit of everything, something for everyone.
And food, there'll be all kinds of different food that represents our area, our heritage, our culture.
Absolutely. And it's actually like a mix of things. So of course we're going to have your great Mexican, New Mexican food. But this year we have a vendor called Twisted German. And they do German style pretzels, but with a New Mexican twist. So you look for a green chili pretzel there.
Oh, I'm looking forward to a green chili and a red chili pretzel. It should be absolutely delicious. Now, what time does everything get underway on Saturday, April 26th?
Yeah, so we'll be on the plaza starting at 2 p.m. That's when everything kicks off. And then we're going to be having different types of community organizations that are going to be like dancers, ballet folklorico on the plaza stage. And then at 3, we're going to start with the luchador matches.
Oh, we are going to finally have some luchador matches. Had to find out a whole bunch of different regulations in the state of New Mexico. Yeah, I used to wrestle back in the day, and I had no idea what a promoter has to go through. But but we're going to do it. We're going to have it done this year, and we're going to have some great luchadors from the southwest part of the United States here. We're going to have the headliner is going to be Magno.
Yes.
He's from El Paso, Texas. He was with WWE for a bit, also another wrestling organization called TNA. So Magno will be our main event. We don't know who he's going to be going up against yet, but the kids are going to love it. Magno's a great baby face. He's a great hero, and he's going to be performing here in front of everybody. It's going to be great. And some of the other guys as well. In fact, a couple of the guys from way back in the day beat me up before. So
that's right. I want to make sure that everyone knows that Ed actually had a luchador career. I don't know if he's going to be coming out of retirement for this event. But we'll see.
I'm an old man now, so.
Yeah, so we're going to have a couple of hours of the luchador matches, and then we're going to go into an amazing mariachi group out of El Paso, Mariachi Femenil Flores. Mm-hmm. We're going to bring back again the dance lessons from Soul Ballroom. So we're going to have those starting at around 5 o'clock, 6 o'clock.
They do such a great job.
Yes, absolutely. And then they're getting you ready because we're going to have, a band that you can dance to. We're going to keep that one under wraps right now. So stay tuned for announcement on what that band is going to be. But then our headliner at 8 o'clock, DJ Johnny Cage.
DJ Johnny Cage, a legend here in the Southwest. He DJs at a lot of bars and dance clubs.
A lot of events in El Paso and Las Cruces. He has a lot of ties here to Las Cruces.
And he does a great mix of music, right? So it's just not going to be one thing. It's going to be a variety of lots of different musics that
define, that kind of represent our culture here, and that's what he's really excited about too. So really
Now,
excited.
Liz, if somebody wants to be a vendor, there's still room. There's still
There
opportunities,
is
right?
still a little bit of room. You do have to get your application in. We're only accepting applications online this year. So definitely go to visitlascruces.com, type in Mira, or actually now you can just just put into Google Mira Las Cruces. You're going to get our landing page. Scroll down, there's a vendor link there for you. Fill it all up. You're going to get an email from me saying, congratulations, you're in, or give me a little more information. Then you're going to be all set to be vending there. There are some fees that apply for certain vendors or sizes and things like that. And we're also really looking for some more community organizations. So we're really excited to have a lot of the ones that were there last year. So we have Friends of the Oregon Mountains coming back, talk about their hiking programs, Southwest Expeditions that does great travel, kayaking trips, that kind of thing in our area, and ghost tours. I mean, they do it all. We're also going to bring back the Mesilla Valley Balloon Rally, which had an amazing event this year, and they're going to have their basket to take pictures in. Just a wide variety of community organizations.
And we'll have the Visit Las Cruces balloon out there.
Of course, we have our RC balloon, a remote controlled balloon. Our pilot is getting ready to fly it in all sorts of weather.
Yep,
So, yeah.
it'll be great.
Yeah.
Now, again, if people have questions, Liz, can they email you? Can they call you?
Yeah, so we're gonna do a FAQ, so frequently asked questions, on the website. But then if your questions are not answered, please feel free to give us a ring here at the office. You can talk to me. We can get your questions answered.
Now, again, we want to reiterate, every year we always make sure it's free, absolutely free to come on down and enjoy and check out all the vendors. Now, if you want to purchase something, of course, you're on your own for that.
Absolutely.
But it's absolutely free at the Plaza de Las Cruces. Again, the date is Saturday, April 26th from 2 to 9:30. Free spring festival. And again, art, culture, cuisine, outdoor recreation, the sights and sounds that make Las Cruces, New Mexico and its surrounding communities one of a kind.
Yes, absolutely. And kind of touching on that free, of course, there's going to be vendors that are selling things and food and stuff like that. Right. But we will have activities for kids. We're going to have, coloring stations and face painting that's going to be free. We're also having a 360 camera so you can capture those special moments with your family and friends that you bring. And of course, the entertainment is going to be free. So definitely come by, bring the whole family. There's something for everybody, for sure.
Now, again, the vendors, it's going to be exciting to have that many vendors. I'm sure we're going to go above and beyond what we had the first year and the second year.
Yeah, and actually, so this year we added a couple of different elements as well. We are working on a drone show, which is going to be one of the first here in southern New Mexico at its size. So hopefully between 8 and 9 p.m., you're going to see a really cool drone show on the plaza as well to kind of kick off the end of the night. There's just going to be so much for everyone this year. And last year we kind of teased you with having the luchadors out taking photos and things like that. So bringing in the luchador matches this time is going to be fantastic.
Yeah, we'll have exciting action right there inside the squared circle. We'll have a ring set up. The luchadors will come out to music. They'll interact with the crowd. We're going to have baby faces and heels, rudos for the Lucha Libre, the bad guys, of course.
Okay.
They're called rudos.
That's good. We're going to have a whole little lesson and
we'll
teach
have to have a
people
lesson
about
out
it
there,
too.
but it's going to be exciting action. All these guys are great. They've all wrestled at the highest level available, and you're just going to enjoy it. Bring the family out. You guys can surround the ring. Bring your chairs if you like.
Yes, you're allowed to bring your chairs. You can even bring dogs that are well behaved on leashes. Kind of the farmers market rules apply to that. But something else new that I wanted, when you said music, they're coming out to music. In the Rio Grande Theater this year, we're actually going to have a little bit of a battle of the bands. It's not really going to be a competition, but we're inviting local bands who are interested in setting up at the Rio Grande Theater, historic Rio Grande Theater. It was 99 years this year, 100 in 2026, to perform 30-minute sets, get the crowd going in there, take a nice little break from the weather outside and stuff like that. So.
There's a link for that as well?
There is.
Right?
So if you go to that landing page and you keep scrolling past the vendors, there's a call for bands.
And a car show. We're going to have a car show
Absolutely,
as well.
the car show. How could I forget?
The car show.
That is a huge part of our culture here is car appreciation. So we're going to have some very unique vehicles out there to take some pictures and just kind of speak to the owners about what their cars do and why they showcase them.
And it's going to be a bunch of different cars, old cars, new cars,
Yeah, good
everything
mix.
within
The car industry. I mean, there's just a little bit of, just like last year, there is, they have, the different character cars that they bring out. And then, of course, we're trying to bring in some more classics as well.
Yeah, people love to decorate their cars.
Yeah.
And, they take it very seriously with the lowriders, the trucks. It's a big deal here in the Southwest.
100%. I mean, that is the one thing. We get contacted by multiple different car shows. So we are going to have a mix of different groups that are going to be able to showcase. And that's going to be, we're going to move that. Usually it's on Las Cruces Avenue. We're actually going to move that from Griggs to Bowman on Main Street. So it'll be like prime time right there. See all the vehicles, take some pictures.
A bunch of different food trucks, as we mentioned earlier today. They're going to have their own specific area.
Yeah, so we might be shifting it around a little bit, that they have, different areas around, but that'll be a little bit of a surprise coming into the event itself. But for sure, we have your classics. We're going to have Happy Dog. Luchador, of course, is going to be there.
Yeah.
I mean, they're probably going to be feeding all the actual wrestlers this year. And then, Green Chili Patty Wagon, a lot more to come.
A lot of city departments will be there as well. They'll be
Yeah.
helping out and informing the public of what they have to offer.
And I do want to give a shout out, because we couldn't do this without the involvement of city departments. We have Parks and Recreation that really helps us, especially in advance with the decorations.
Oh, they are just absolutely great,
Yes, to work
great
with.
resource for us, and they
Yes.
help us out so very, very much.
So I will say, you will see in the day before, on Friday the 25th, they'll be up there with their lifts and things, putting up the papel picado all along Main Street and along the plaza. So if you do see them, thank them for their work on that, because it really makes it look like a festive fiesta out there.
How did this all start, Liz? I remember, we had some
Yeah.
meetings and we talked about it here, but it started off as an idea, and it's just kind of grown from there.
Absolutely. So shout out to Alice, who is our board advisory chair. She's actually the one we were throwing around different names for. We're calling it Las Cruces City Fest. And we just wanted an event that would showcase everything that is unique about Las Cruces. So it's one-stop shop, right? You come in, you're visiting from Oregon or Canada, wherever, and you're coming in for this one event. You're going to get a taste of everything Las Cruces. So then Alice is like, you know what we should call it? Mira. And she's British. I don't know where she came up with this, but and it stuck, because it really is a look at everything that we have here.
Definitely a showcase.
A showcase.
A showcase of Las Cruces. And again, you'll see culture, you'll see food, you'll see local groups that are out there, and just different things. The music, luchadors are going to be a part of it once again.
Yes.
And we're just so very excited.
Absolutely. And we're working on some other surprises, so stay tuned for more information, more things for the kids to get their hands involved in things and everything like that. This is a family-friendly event through and through, so bring the whole family out. And I do want to say too, so that day, the farmers market will not be going on in the morning, but they will be going on the next Sunday. So Sunday the 27th will be the farmers market for this week. But come out to our event, April 26th, starting at 2:00. It'll be fantastic.
Liz, thank you so very much for being our guest. And before we close things out, we always ask the final question. There's no right or wrong answer to this. So just whatever you feel in your heart and your soul, just let us know what you think. So when you talk to people that have never been to Las Cruces before, or they're not from here, what do you tell them is your favorite thing about our area?
Yeah, so there's so much, but I actually am a transplant myself. I've been here for about 20 years now. I came from California. I moved directly from Los Angeles. I grew up in a small town. I moved from LA, come over here, and I'm like, immediately, no traffic, which is fantastic. But what people don't realize is this is a 110,000 population here. I mean, it's a bigger city for New Mexico, second biggest city, but it has that small town feel. And there's things to do, but it's a community. So that's what I really appreciate. And that's why I tell people, you're surprised that you say there's over 100,000 people living here, because it just has that friendliness of a small town that I grew up in.
Yeah, definitely. Yeah. Absolutely. Well, thank you so much again.
Absolutely.
We really appreciate
Thanks for having me.
And again, you can go to visitlascruces.com to find out more information. Again, meet at Las Cruces, April 26th from 2 p.m. until 9:30-ish, right? 9:30.
9:30-ish. We'll see you in the party and when that last music. And then you don't have to go home, but you can stay here. So we'll have a lot of after parties downtown for that.
That's going to do it for another edition of Visit Las Cruces Live, the Real New Mexico podcast. I'm Carnathan, your host. We'll see you next time right here for Visit Las Cruces Live.